feeling so long. And if you feel like I feel, sugar, come on, come on, woo, let's get it on. Ooh, let's get it on. Let's make love now, baby. Let's get it on, sugar. Let's get it on. Ooh, we're all just sensitive people. There's so much to give. Understand me, sugar. And since we got to be here, let's live. I love you, baby, because there's nothing wrong with me loving you, baby. No, 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 no. When giving yourself to me can never be wrong. If the love is true, true. Now can't you see how beautiful life can be, baby? Woo-hoo. I ain't gonna worry, so come on, get it on me. I said I ain't gonna lie, and I won't push you, baby. No, I won't push you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. Stop being around the boy. Let's get it on. I'm bending you, baby. I got to get it on now. Ooh. If the spirit moves you, let me move you. Good, let your love come down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, darling. 'Cause I'll be around the boy. Cause I wanna get it on. Please.
I went to drums, went to guitar, and I found a passion for guitar. But there was just a, I don't know, time in my life where I kind of just set it down and I didn't really do anything with it whatsoever.
Why?
And then I just kind of wrote the song.
You're holding back, Aaron.
See, I told you, Aaron, too much information.
You can never tell. Yeah.
Too much information.
One question at a time. Yeah, so it's about my guitar.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The music industry itself, you've been in it a while. What's been one of the most difficult things for you?
Management, I think. Management, you know, because as a musician, honestly, I just want to get up there and play. I think management has definitely been a big difficulty in the bands that I've been in. Just as far as, you know, just having a set schedule and doing things the right way, as far as taking the right steps and procedures to really get you a lot of attention, I guess. I would say in a way, in a fan base. The most difficult thing would definitely be management. I have a hard time with management so far, so yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah, that's a really big one. We've been trying to do it all by ourselves, which I know I have since I've really started. It's difficult. It is. And you know, another thing that's difficult is making decisions. You know, as far as like record labels, because we've been approached by so many record labels, and it's so difficult because they make you want it. You know, like a flashy car or whatever. And bottom line is, it's the 360 deal. So I'd have to say management and record labels, because one of the
Can
difficult
you
things.
see yourself staying as an independent?
I would like to. Mhm.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why?
So I don't have to be owned by a record company, and like have to, you know, get a tattoo of slave on my forehead like Prince. I don't want none of that. Plus, I don't know. It's never really been about money for me. It's just the world says I need money to survive. I would just like to play for free, and but I do want to tour and everything. So yeah, I think I'm going to stay independent, and I'm definitely looking into Conquer Entertainment as well. We're just waiting for some things to get in place. When I'm ready to have my big release, it's definitely going to be through Conquer Entertainment. So it's a platform that I can be independent. So and be connected.
How long have you been doing this on a regular basis?
Playing like
You know, like doing gigs?
okay, since I was probably 16,
First paid
I'd
gig.
say.
First paid gig.
12 years
First
old.
time on the radio.
17.
And how old are you now?
Where do you hope to go? Reasonably. I mean, everybody would like to be a big star.
It's never really been about a big star for me. Honestly, I'm a big fan of traveling, and I'd like to travel the world, to be honest. I'd like to be able to, you know, support myself and the family someday.
Girlfriends for you.
She cut you off.
No girlfriends for you.
I know, Aaron,
That-
you touch on it, talking about doing stuff for veterans, for you know, something like that. Talking about the videos and things like
Oh,
that.
absolutely. I would love to, you know, because the city's been pretty good to me so far, and I've been trying to get together and like make a big production of just giving back.
You know what I can
I'd like
see
to
you
give
guys
back.
doing? On base. In
Hey,
front
Aaron.
of nothing but troops.
I got a question for you. When did you develop the style of your vocals, or did it just come out of you? Or did you work on a certain sound that you were trying? Or when did you discover the range that you have in your singing ability?
It seems like, well, I mean, 2 years ago I couldn't hit notes that I hit now. You know, so it develops with time, I guess.
Yeah.
I could say it. Like with certain songs, I know I can sing them now, and when I tried 2 years ago, I couldn't quite hit those notes. So it's a thing that's developed. But as far as the style, I just started singing. Really, I mean, I like different kinds of music. I like everything from blues, country, even bluegrass, reggae. I like it all. Even opera. I get into some opera sometimes. So.
But your sound of your three songs, just your style of the way you, the range that you're in, it's quite today. I mean, you sound a lot like, I mean, I think people really, you know, from A to Z will really like your vocal style. I think you really have a unique style to you.
Thank you very much.
But it's so, like Jack said, it's smooth, and it has a smoothness, has a sweetness about it, but it also has, from what I can hear, it has, you know, I don't think anybody can sound like you. You know?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's a really big compliment. Wow, thank you very much.
You haven't heard me sing.
This is true.
Thank goodness.
Well,
This guy's got skill over there.
Karaoke tonight, guys?
Yeah, you're in karaoke? Here goes, I sang karaoke one time with us, one time.
My whole life.
I used to, you know,
What I picture in my mind is you were just you and an acoustic guitar, you and your electric, just a one-man show. I could
You
picture
know, I've a lot of people told me that, and acoustic guitar has always been a part of my passion.
Yeah.
Well, I got my first actual guitar when I was 16. I bought it, saved up and bought it at a pawn shop. But I've been playing guitar since I was about 14. I just went over to my friends' houses that had guitars, and I'd teach them songs that I'd learned right there. So
Yeah.
it worked out. We had a little thing going. They let me play their guitar if I teach them songs.
Yeah.
I got an acoustic guitar when I was 16, and yeah, I always loved bringing it everywhere I went. You know, over to a friend's house, over to a bonfire, or you know, kumbaya, whatever. I always been a big fan of acoustic, and actually, me and Crystal and Steve have been talking about lining me up some solo, just acoustic shows, because I like doing that. But then again, I also like musical collaboration with other artists.
Yeah.
Every artist that I feel like that I really like, and I feel like we could match up together and be awesome. I really like to collaborate with other artists and just be open-minded about everything.
So you said in 2 years you've been able to develop your vocal power, vocal range, just by singing.
Yeah, you know, it develops. It's like anything. The more you do it, I think the more control you're gonna have, and I guess the better you're get. But I've been singing ever since I could talk. That's what my parents say, anyway.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've been writing songs since I was really little too, just making up melodies and whatnot since I was real young. So it's something I've always been doing. But I would say since about 16 to where I'm at now, that's when I really kind of got into my groove and started figuring out what's on key and what's not on key, and what I should do and what I shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But then again, I like to test myself too. I think that's why I can hit certain notes now that I couldn't 2 or 3 years ago, even a year ago.
Give them some of your background as far as your family, where they, you know, what their music background is.
I got both sides of my family, mom's side and my dad's side, all musicians. Matter of fact, it's kind of funny because my mom's brothers, she's got like 5 or 6 brothers, and then my dad's like cousins and uncles. They actually have been in bands together, and this has gone on for generations. They just developed bands together since my great grandpa, you know, on both sides. And I got on the Loveless side, which is my dad's side. There's a lot of professional musicians, a lot of people that go on tour and do this and do that, and they've actually been a really big help to me because they give me guidance and a lot of tips, and also it's just inspiring to see what they can do now, because some of my family are really good, especially on the guitar. They're smoking. Kind of makes me want to set it down sometimes, but and it kind of inspires me in a way. Yeah. On my mom's side, we also have professional musicians, mainly on the vocal side of it. Not more of the instrument, just the vocal side. And we have some people in the family that go on tour. I have my cousin Corinne actually sang for the president. Michael Gary sang with Dolly Parton, a duet back in the day, because he won some kind of competition, I guess. So it's on both sides of my family, and then these families finally, you know, instead of just having a band, they united the families with a marriage, and then
So
they had me.
Prodigy.
Yeah,
Ah.
combination of the two.
I guess so.
I have a question for you. If you could give an artist that comes up after you any advice of what to do and what not to do, what would you tell them?
Stay away from drugs. Stay away from drugs and alcohol as much as possible. And girls. Don't let them bring you down, man. And just keep on trying. And you know, no matter what style of music that you play, I always tell musicians that no matter what style of music you play, there's always going to be a market out there that loves that style of music. And you're just always be passionate about what you do and really follow what you love. You know, it's funny because I learned quite a few lessons from my dad, because he could have been a professional musician because he's an excellent bass player. But when I was 8 years old, he made a conservative choice and got a conservative job. When I was 12, he lost that job. So I mean, I learned a lot of things from my dad. One of which is you can fail at doing something that you don't want, so you might as well try at something you love. So.
Can I quote you on that?
Hey, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That was awesome what you just said.
Do we get it on video?
Beyond your
Say it.
years. Wise beyond your years. Aaron, thank you so much for coming to play for us today and answer questions. This is all about education, comfort, entertainment, as well as helping the artists out and everybody working together synergistically. So this is a big help to us, and I hope we can be a big help to you.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate the support and the friendship that we'll have in the future.
Absolutely.
TC would say, got big plans for you, boy.
Boy.